Gasp-worthy moment for drivers and parents as a child riding his bike to school gets cut off and swerves into traffic.
And I've witnessed it personally many times where they veer out into traffic without looking, and there are near tragedies.
And parents say it has to stop. The Leander Independent School District is no longer providing bus service for students in the Vista Ridge neighborhood. Many who used to ride the bus now have to walk or ride a bike to and from school. But as you just saw, that commute can be dangerous. KXAN's Lauren Kravitz shows us what the city plans to do about it and why parents say it's not enough.
And thankfully, there hasn't been a tragedy yet. But under present circumstances, it seems reasonable to think that it's only a matter of time before we have one.
Nathaniel Ferguson says the Vista Ridge neighborhood route to school is not safe. For one, cars park in the bike lane.
Children at that point have to decide, are they going to veer left to go around the vehicles that are parked there? If they do that, they go out into traffic.
Or ride on the sidewalk, which, as you're about to see, can also be dangerous. The bike lane ends here, several yards before the white line you can see in front of you, where riders can hop up on the sidewalk. Take a look at what happens when one student does exactly that. The bike lane ends. She rolls onto the sidewalk, cutting off another child who swerves into the street. Several cars put on their brakes to avoid hitting the kid.
It's heart-stopping.
The city is working on solutions, like adding warning signs the bike lane is about to end and no parking signs along parts of the lane. They'll also add test barriers that look like this to the corners of Municipal Drive and Baghdad Road. But that's just one intersection, leaving the rest of the route open.
Just because you have a white stripe that separates a vehicle lane and a bike lane, that doesn't make it safe.
Lauren Kravitz, KXAN News.
Well, parents insist the safest option is to bring a bus route back to the Vista Ridge area. Now, we have been looking more in depth at this and how Leander determined that this is not a hazardous route for children to walk to school. Lead KXAN investigator Brian Collister just got his hands on the score sheet. Brian?
That's right. And you know, they do these score sheets every year. It's required by state law. They have to look at every piece of roadway in between a school and within a 2-mile radius in order to determine whether or not they are in fact hazardous. Now, in these particular nearby neighborhoods, Leander ISD determined the routes were not hazardous. The definition of a hazardous route is when there is no walkway provided and children must walk along or cross a freeway or expressway, an underpass, or an overpass or a bridge of some kind. It also includes any uncontrolled major traffic artery, an industrial or commercial area, or another comparable condition. But we discovered back in April, Leander's top administrator said he thinks his district needs to do a better job of evaluating hazardous routes.